We are in my backyard again today, and a lot of beautification in various gardens back here has already been done, but it's time for more because we just have to continue on with the process and make sure we're giving everything that cleaned up, cohesive, beautiful, colorful look that I'm after. Hi you guys, this is Nicole from My Carolina Garden. My garden is located in growing zone 8B and we are in southeastern North Carolina. So recently you have been with me when I've gotten some fresh new plants and flowers, when I've gotten some brand new garden decor that we've put together and placed in its spots, when we've done some edging, planting, and adding colorful flowers. And now the next bit of garden work is going to be right here in front of the greenhouse. My rock garden, of course, is right along the side here, and we're kind of leading to the greenhouse pathway. But then I had to stop doing that work and jump to a different spot. So today I am ready to get back to this area again. I started to change the entrance to the pathway here because I needed some delineation of the actual gravel and the mulch, because otherwise mulch just keeps running right into this path and it looks extremely messy. Never mind the weeds in the path. I may or may not do them today. I'm more concerned about getting into this flower bed than I am about the pathway. So here's the reasons why. First, this is a perennial hibiscus right here, and it's going to get very, very big. I want to make sure it's not going to compete with the canna lilies that are beside it. And right now the cannas are looking, not their most ideal as they start coming out of the ground like this. But I think I'm going to move some of these around so that I can get them to perform their very best. But even more than that, I got to take care of these banana trees. One thing that's happening is I have my very, very tall babies, which is awesome. But I have a lot of banana tree babies. For example, this guy right here, this guy right here. They're going to be able to be taken out in the same clump because they're obviously propagations off of the same roots right there. But I also want to see about getting out some of these old stumps from banana trees from the past that didn't make it. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want the tall bananas to really thrive. So I want to give them plenty of space in their roots to make sure that that's possible. And looking from this point of view also, I need to take off basically like the dead casing that is around the outside of the trunk of the banana trees and just remove this, because at this point, now that we've gotten our fresh growth up at the top, we can remove all the brown that we still have left. So that's kind of going to be the main project, is the banana tree grove. And I'm just standing back here to show you, like, we got these pots put together. They're looking good. We're just, like I said, trying to complete the puzzle pieces that we have going on. Is this hilarious or what? This is my best looking blanket flower bunch right now in the cracks of my pavers. So we're going to get to work there. And then the next steps are refreshing the poolside gardens. So as I said, this clumping of banana trees is going to be amazing. I'm probably going to see if I have a friend who wants to take it. We have a nice huge piece of root in here, so I'm going to just set this off to the side. We have some like beautiful rhizomes over here, so it's kind of a shame that this guy didn't come back, but Also, it's fine. As the roots extend, it keeps propagating new babies, and that's how we get a whole little grove of banana trees here. I'm going to clean up, looks like a little oak tree probably from my neighbor's tree. So let's get this out of here. Now this baby was here with me last year, but there is nothing inside that brown. So I'm actually just gonna separate both of those things from the big guy I want to really thrive. So if you remember, in the winter time when the banana trees were gonna die back, we used a sawzall to cut these stalks. But I'm not gonna do anything that crazy right now because I have things to protect now. So look at this fresh growth that's coming out of the inside of this guy. So I don't want to damage any of the leaves if I don't have to. First, let me just show how amazingly healthy this pot is right now. These begonias, like this foliage is so vibrant, I can't even. It's just every single thing. Sweet potato vine looks great. Bromeliads look great. Okay, now to what I actually wanted to show you besides that. It looks like I have a mix of some sort of palm in here. I honestly will just have to research it after I somehow try to get it removed from in between here. It must have obviously come with one of the banana trees, and originally I thought it just looked kind of like tropical grass, but now as this is getting taller, I can see it is some kind of a palm. So this is going to be very tricky business getting it out from in here because everything is so tight. There was absolutely no way of getting that palm out. The roots were just all tangled around in there, so that did not work. But I did dig out 2 more banana tree babies, and I might actually use each of these, one over here and one over there, because I kind of feel like I have some blank spaces. So I kind of want to spread the banana trees out a little bit more and have them take up more room. So that's the plan for right now. Well, this is the mess I have made. And isn't that always the way? You get things really messed up before you can put them back together and neaten them up. So I have to grab some more soil so I can fill in some of those spots where I dug the trees out. And I don't know what the plan is from there, so we're just gonna work it out as we go. Can you see the tree frog in there? He's so cute. From where we started out today to where we ended up is a little bit of a mixed bag. On the one hand, I want to be like, we got so much good work done. And on the other hand, it's like, it doesn't really look like we did a whole lot. Let me get you up closer just so you can see how things are looking now, which is certainly an improvement. It's just not like mind-blowing. Starting from this side, I mean, mulch makes a big difference. You feel like you're covering over all of your blemishes, which is nice. Getting some of the dead stumps out of there, I feel like, is just going to be a benefit over time because it's going to help these guys thrive, and they're not going to have to potentially compete with anything else that might want to be in its way. So we have a little bit of a difference here with some pots, just arranging them in a little bit of a different way. I was attempting to keep the 2 white pots a little further from each other so I could see the big rock behind them. It's all right. We'll see if we keep it like this. From the blanket flowers, actually, I was like, oh, that would be really cool if I put that pelican in the ground right there. So he's there too. And of course my pillows won't stay up. Okay, so then with the bougainvillea, what I did was put it right back there. So now it's going to be in the secret garden area toward the back. This exact plant used to be at the start of the secret garden over there, but I decided against it for 2 reasons. One, we got that bright pink color that's sitting in that pot there. And what I'm trying to do over here is use the red stool at the start of the secret garden. And I didn't want the fuchsia color sitting on top of the red. So I'm gonna put a different pot up on the red stool there next to the wave painting. And I'm also adding in more red and orange tones into the wave painting so that we can better match the new carpet that we have over here. So things are rocking and rolling, just, you know, little by little. Thank you guys for being with me today as we did a bit of a little bit less attractive work, I want to say. Follow My Carolina Garden on social media for more garden inspiration, whether it's colors, plant choice, maybe you love tropicals as much as I do. And until next time, happy planting.